and welcome. Today we're joined with David Zwaaf. David, what's your role as capacity management expert?
Well, as you say, I work as a capacity management expert for air traffic control in the Netherlands. In my role, we analyze anything that has to do with air traffic, albeit on the ground or in the skies. What benefits we can achieve, how we can optimize, what are effects of changes, and we try to come up with some good KPIs and numbers, and that way help the airport, as well as looking at environmental conditions. Noise is a very big issue. Route optimizations, can we get some benefits out of that? How much benefits we can get? Yes, that's that sort of thing.
And given you have an extensive background in ATM design and development, how has this helped you perform in your current role?
Well, what does help is that you know how the operation works and how our controllers think and feel, and that gives you context on numbers you see or what you can find in the data, and that will help you to come up with conclusions that make sense.
And what have been the biggest challenges you've had to face so far, and how did you overcome them?
That's a good question. A big challenge always is to bring a project to the end. You start with a project with a lot of energy and a lot of ideas. And it doesn't always go as planning initially is. But I think you need to keep believing in what you're doing, and you need to speak to your customers and your stakeholders, and have a level of persistency. And then it could take a bit longer maybe than anticipated, but usually in the end you get there.
And tell us about your role in helping with sustainability.
In my roles for sustainability, we look quite a bit to noise. Noise is an issue in airports in the Netherlands. Even if we want to try to open a new airport, there's immediately issues around noise. And it is becoming more and more an issue to deal with, to make sure that we optimize flight routes, procedures on the ground, everything in order to reduce noise. And since a few years now, also pollution and exhaust, aircraft engine exhausts has become an issue.
What has been your proudest accomplishment so far?
I think there's two things that come to mind. One is the implementation of Airport CDM here at Schiphol, which was quite an intense project. It's been going on for many years with a change of team, and I wasn't in the initial team. I came a bit later, but I managed to get to the actual implementation of Airport CDM and the connection to the network, and that was quite quite a big achievement. And also, I think in the last few years, the implementation of Recot EU and time-based separation using the intelligent approach system that we have collaborated with NETS.
Well, thank you very much.
Pleasure.